Pop-up live, guys. Brain power. We're looking for people to play the quizzes game for grades 9 and up, I think it is. Hey, loves you. How are you doing there? I think I'm going to play a game of quizzes if I can get a few participants. I just sort of popped up out of the blue. Boy, my lighting is not so good here at night, is it? Can't see me at all. That's okay. I'm in the dark. I came to a couple of your live streams lately just to check out and see what's going on. So I think there was supposed to be a couple of people that might pop in, they said. Yeah, brain power, all right. If you, I'll just put a picture up here of what we're going to do, or what I'm thinking of doing. There's a quizzes game. All you got to do is go by what they say there when we're ready, if you're willing to participate. And it's like a Cahoots game. I'm doing good. I just went out in the prairie today to see if I could video some old buildings, old ghost towns and stuff, but I couldn't find too many. I just found one along the way. Well, yeah, you can answer there, but you won't be participating in the game. There's nobody in the game now anyway. I'm still waiting for a couple people that might hopefully show up. But if you wanted to play along and you were reading the answers there, yeah, you can type, or reading the questions, you can type in the answer, sure. No problem. But I just popped up like 3 minutes ago, so I don't think anybody knows I'm up yet. And I'm sitting here in the dark. I can't start the game anyway without any players in it. It won't allow me to start the game. It says you need at least one participant, and if you get one, well, they might not get them all right, but they don't have anybody to compete against. Well, there's Ronnie Braun is in the house. Hey, Ronnie, can't sleep tonight? I'm going to try to, you see that thing on the screen there, the quizzes game. I'm going to try to run like a Kahoot game. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of Kahoots. I thought I'd see if any people are interested, simply because I'm going to try out a couple of new things here. So, but I just popped up. I didn't any notices or anything. So nobody really knows that I've popped up. They're just, if they don't go online and search around, they won't know that I'm even popped up here. So, but that's quite all right. I can't play the game without at least, like they said, one participant. And I forgot to. Let me just see. Let me undo that. Let me unshare that, because stop screen. Okay, let me go back there again. Share screen. I forgot to put up like sound. I think it's got sound. So share tab audio. Yeah, okay. There. Okay, let me put this back on there again, and then back to little. Okay. All right. Well, too bad I don't I don't speak Filipino, so can't say anything there. And somebody likes to play loud music here. I guess they can't hear the music inside their own vehicle. Oh, good. Yeah, okay, good. At least you can understand me. Fantastic. Well, I was hoping either a couple of my friends would pop in shortly after I popped up, but usually Kenneth from Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes. He usually pops in. He's usually watching the screen for all kinds of people popping in, so I thought he would pop in, but maybe not. And he plays games also like this, but incognito. Is anybody in the house that's incognito? Which means you don't show up on account. Incognito. Um, I wonder if you can live stream incognito. That'd be a weird one. Okay, host, I understand. Okay, let me just see if I can pop a couple of these up here. Yeah, we are waiting for, well, I don't know exactly who, but right on, right on. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to put this. I usually don't put these live streams on YouTube after. I usually delete them. So no worries. Okay, looks like I've been on for 9.5 minutes now. Usually I'm on Sundays at 1 o'clock, and then it's, people, they know I'm coming on. I just sort of popped up tonight just because I was thinking of this game here, and I thought, well, the only way to test it out is you have to go live. So test it out and see what's. I did test it out once or twice before just to see if it's going to function properly, but I kept bumping into a couple of small problems. If you delete it, will deduct the watch hours. Yeah, I know. but I've been on for 10 minutes, and if there's only three people watching, it's not an hour. It's not going to hurt me to delete it. I mean, it's lucky if there's a half hour watch time. If you're lucky, I mean, even that. And for me, uh, just to become monetized, I've got a long way to go. I won't be monetized for another 10 months or so. I'm only halfway. I've only got 2,000 watch hours, so I'm only halfway. It's a long way to go. Long way to go. And I'm not really pushing, to get there in a hurry. So it'll come when it comes. Um, I just want to have some fun on the internet. So here we are. And I could actually text Kenneth or see if maybe he's on maybe he's on himself. I never really checked it out. Let me just see. Let me check it out and see see if he is live or if he's actually even on. Sometimes he likes to play games, so. Van Vita Travels is on. Yeah, man, is on. Let me look up Ford Man. Oh, wow, he's getting close to the 1,000. He's got 908 now. So maybe I can help push him over, but maybe not either. Taking time and enjoying it's much okay. Yeah. That is for sure. For me, anyway. I have some friends on that have YouTube channels in there just plugging away. They got monetized real quick, and that's good for them. It's pretty hard to know exactly what to do and how to get built up fast. Some people can do it, some can't. And even if you tried to tell someone how to do it, it just wouldn't work. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Anybody that is in the house there that sees those numbers in there and go to that website, joinmyquiz.com, and put in that number 084299, and you can become a participant in the game. Just woke up here and saw your. Oh, okay. Must be early morning there or afternoon. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I guess if I go on without, if I just go online right away, it probably just sends out notifications that I'm on. But if you set it for a scheduled time, it probably, when does it notify people? Half an hour before it goes live, I think, or half an hour before your video goes up, something like that. Wow, 10:30 in the morning. Tomorrow morning. Wow, you're a whole day ahead of me. It's 8:30 at night here. 12, 14 hours. 14 hours difference. In the Philippines, in the yeah, 14 hours difference. Holy. You are in the future. The sun is just coming out, just going over there. Wow. Yeah, if you do a surprise live, then people, it's just that people might be busy or something, and they're doing other things. But if you do it other way with schedule, then people can say, oh yeah, okay, I got to go over there at such and such a time. Okay, at 3 a.m. Well, I come on at 1 o'clock, so 1 in the afternoon. Yeah, to be 3 in the morning, 14 hours. Pretty late. That's when I come on. Oh, at 1 or at 3 in the morning for you. And that's right after I come on usually on Sundays right after Marshall, his name is Mellow Nomadic Adventure. He comes on at 12 o'clock my time, and then I go on at 1 o'clock. And sometimes they do like a raid from his over to mine. And so he's on for an hour, and then I usually go on for an hour. Sometimes if there's nobody coming on after me, then I stay on longer. But yeah, Marshall comes on live streams on Wednesday and Sunday, and I go on Sunday. He comes on an hour just before me, and then he finishes up, and then I go on. So that's 2 o'clock at your time, 2 in the morning. Pretty late. Yeah, Marshall. Yeah, no kidding. Really a late night. Well, it's just an experiment again. The thing up on the screen there, I'm trying to get a quiz game going, but I needed a few participants, so people to sign in. I was just experimenting with a new quiz game to see if either Kenneth is trying to run quiz games too here. So you like surprise lives? Okay, I don't know how I caught yours the other day. It was a couple days ago now, and I must have just saw you were live, and I just popped in for a few minutes. But I just think people would come if they wanted to. Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't matter if they come or not. But like I said, when you just pop up, I guess you got to just hang around and wait and see if anybody does show up. And if you do it, schedule it for a certain time, then yeah, they'll notice it and pop in later. Uh, that's how you find people, though. What do you mean by that's how you find people? Like you just pop up and then they pop into your lives. That's how you find them, or you mean by you just go to the. I go to so many lives, just I can't even view them all, um, and then I haven't even got time to go watch videos. So I don't know how other people do it. And I'm retired, unemployed, so I don't know how people do that. Yeah, that okay. That in the chat. Okay. Oh, okay. Uh, but if someone go to the live ahead of you, then really few will come. So better to have a schedule in a way is way better. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. To have a schedule set up, like mine is on for Sunday. I don't know if you can see it, but it's been up for a couple days already, waiting to go. on Sunday. So I don't think those go. You can't see those until half an hour. It puts a notification up half an hour before it goes live anyway. So is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Unless you, I don't even know if you can see that I have a live coming up on this Sunday. Someone was saying you should put it up days before so that people can know that. But how do they know that if they're not notified up to 30 minutes before that time? I don't know how that works. There's no way to test it. You just have to put it up and ask somebody if they actually saw it. Up online. But yeah, it's probably better to have a scheduled one up anyways, simply because people can see it and then they can say, okay, I got to go there at such and such a time. Oh, okay. You actually commented on there. I'm gonna have to go look at that because I never got any notification that anyone commented on that. But I'm gonna have to go look at that and see. Cool. That's interesting. Yeah, 1 o'clock in the afternoon here is like I think you said it was 3 in the morning there. Yeah, that's that's pretty late. It's all about the timing, loves you. If you are already involved in another stream, then you will never notice another stream going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do either of you know who Fordman Kenneth Oates is? Fordman, aka Kenneth Oates. He can watch 2 or 3 live streams at the same time and comment on them all. And the other day he was running his own live stream with a guest on, and he was on my live stream at the same time. This guy's amazing. Yeah, by all means, check each other out. Obviously, Love My Drones is a drone person. He likes drones and stuff, uh, amongst other things. But you can tell by his channel name. So if you're into drones, and cool. Oh, they can see the thumbnail, and then it says premiere or not premiere. It says set. You can click on it and so that it reminds you that it's coming on. Yeah, that's right too. Kenny, right on. Yeah, Kenneth Oates. Yeah. Yeah, Kenny's pretty good at multitasking. No kidding. Like I said, he had a guest on his live stream and he was watching mine at the same time and commenting in there. I said, "Aren't you on your own live stream?" And he says, "Yep." I don't know how he does that, but well, he's got a computer and a laptop and a couple of tablets and a phone and all that going at the same time. Yeah, I wish. Now that's when you're mobile and you're living in a van like me. You got to rely on the internet that you get. You can't get fast speeds and large amounts of gigabytes data that you can use when you're mobile. In a house, you can get all that. I went to, I had to go to a hotel the other day here because my van was broken down. I was in the hotel room and I uploaded a video and I was surprised. It took like, well, 10 times. When I do it in my van, it was 10 times longer than in the hotel room. It was simply amazing how fast it was. I was surprised. Yeah, he could be sleeping right now. He is, I think he's 1 to 2 hours ahead of me at 2. So he's probably 10 o'clock there, 10 or at least, 10 at least where he is right now. I'm not just Jones. I've been playing with vlogs too. Well, there you go. There he's telling you right there what he does. Yeah, van is back up and running. What happened was the hose on the top of the radiator, where it's connected to the engine, where the uh, thermostat is, it got a tiny hole right there and let out all the water that was in the hose. So maybe a liter of water, and then they had to order that hose overnight. So it had to sit in the shop overnight. So I had to go to a hotel for one night. So new hose, flushed out the whole system, a new thermostat, uh, new radiator cap, oil filter, oil, air filter. But I'm not musically inclined. I'm not musically inclined either. I don't, can't play any instrument. So no, I can't either. So, obviously you guys can see what you're typing in the window. So I don't really have to put it up on the screen, I guess, as long as you can see what was in the window there. In the chat window. Loves You she's pretty popular there. Like I said, I popped in on the live the other day, and some of it I could understand, and the other parts I couldn't. Especially when you're talking to your friends that are Filipino, and I can't understand that. But at least you did speak English. What does this here? I thought yours is the one in intro video. Oh, that's Tommy Chong doing the intro for me. Really, really. Tommy Chong and Cheech. Tommy Chong. Am watching your channel but can't view since I'm using mobile only. But later, we'll sure check it out. Okay, cool. Well, at least you got all day. If it's just starting morning for you. I used to have I still have a friend. I have a friend here in the city here who's an actual taxi cab driver. He he was into these these kind of pills that you would put in your gas tank to give you better gas mileage. And he came over to the Philippines and was trying to sell those pills to all the guys that were running jeepneys and stuff, and to get them to have a little better gas mileage on their vehicles. And then he met some lady over there, a Filipino lady, and they got married. And I think they have like 3 kids now, and they live here in town now, in Medicine Hat here, where I'm at in Alberta, Canada. And she's a Filipino. She just had a stroke a couple of months ago, so trying to get better. But because they can't understand my language, they leave. Oh, that's okay. I mean, they popped in to see you. I mean, I did. I can hear you talking Filipino, your native language to people, but you still came back and spoke some English. So you must have been talking with someone there that was English, that was typing in. So that's okay. I sat back and listened and watched anyway. It still shows my support. Yeah, you can't please everybody, that's for sure. I have to do something like you do with the lights in the background there. I like that. I like how you got the lights in the back. And right now I'm in my van and I got one crazy little light bulb. Ho 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 ho. How can you can't even see that? One little light bulb. So we'll put that on there. Maybe that'll be. It's too far away. Well, I don't know. I've been on for half an hour, and those other people never showed up. So I've been lost in Miami. What? The same country I live in, but everyone spoke Spanish, which I don't know. I've been lost in Miami. The same country you live in, but everyone speaks Spanish there. What the heck? I went to well, it's a different country, Mexico, Cancun, Mexico. You know what? It just sort of seems like it doesn't matter what country you go to, they have their own language there, yes, but uh, if you're English, like a lot of countries, actually, some people they can speak English. I'm surprising. It's not that they know other languages. It's like not their second language either. They might know a few words, but in English, it's simply amazing. Like popular English is. Yeah, you weren't lost, but you were trying to get a coffee, eh? Well, I tried to get lost in Cancun. Um, First time I went there was my first time experience, right? And I know I've heard of spring break. It just never dawned on me that Cancun is one of the special places where spring break happens. So when I went there, it just happened to be spring break time. So most of the people there weren't from Cancun. They were from the U.S. and they were on spring break. So there was a lot of skin going around then. Let me tell you. Oh man, it was beautiful. I had issues in Quebec too. Where are you from? Uh, where are you living right now? Where are you from there? Yeah, I think the younger you are, the easier it is for you to pick up a language. I think if you were like a baby and people spoke like 4 or 5 languages to you, you'd pick them up, all of them, in no time. I started speaking English with a messed up French accent. Out loud. Okay. Well, do you live in Quebec? Are you like, are you, well, obviously you're not French completely. Otherwise, you said, I started speaking English. So you must be Canadian, I would take it. I don't remember. I'm getting old. I don't remember all these things. You probably told me all this stuff already. I just can't remember it. Love my drones. You probably told me where you lived. I can't remember. But from the sound, that's what you're typing there. It sounds like you're Canadian, close to Quebec. Montreal. I have some friends in Montreal. Justin and Christina are from Montreal. Coming through here in, I think they said in December, going to Vancouver. And I'm still stuck in Medicine Hat. I'm waiting till the end of October, and then I'm thinking of heading back to Vancouver again this year. One more time. It's just that stupid COVID thing that's really raking havoc over everything. Like, my goodness. I guess I can. Let me just see. Let's shut that down. Have I got all the. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me when I started learning English. I don't know. And then where I'm from here in Alberta, I don't know about now anymore. But when I went to school, grade 7, excuse me, grade 7 is when they force you to learn. That's the first year you take French. I don't think you had any choice. Grade 7, there is a French class. Now, where I'm from in Canada here, we have mostly German people here, not French. So it would be more realistic if people here would learn German as opposed to French. But French, you're right there, loves you. French is a kind of a, well, they say it's a beautiful language when you speak it. It's like fluid and beautiful, whereas German is really guttural and lots of spitting. In Florida. Okay. Well, you're half Canadian down there anyway. Aren't all the Canadians, don't they all go to Florida? Talk slow and listen slower. Yeah. In the Philippines, since grade school, uh, English is teach already and not so hard to speak English. Some people say that English is supposed to be one of the hardest languages to learn. I mean, because I grow up with English, obviously to me it's not, but when I look it up online, English is nowhere near the hardest. The hardest language they say to learn is what do you call it? Mandarin, Chinese Mandarin. Uh, that's supposed to be the hardest. Uh, they say you can learn fluent English in a year. I mean, so I don't know. Yeah, you must get a lot of Canadians down there in Florida. I don't know why they go to. Why would they pick Florida? It's the farthest they can go south, or I don't know. And then they're probably I don't. They're probably pushing their weight around down there. Wanted to become Canadian or something. I don't know. People from different countries are always frowned on, aren't they? If you're not from my country, you're kind of you're not welcome. I don't know. Funny attitude, I guess. In your community, I noticed you can. I noticed you can notice the accents, while in the Philippines we have noticed the grammar. Oh, okay. In your community, I notice you can notice the accents. Yeah, well, I mean, especially, well, not, yeah, Canadian a bit, but mostly in the US. You go to, there's states that sound completely different than another state. Uh, Boston, they sound way different than Seattle or someplace. Especially way down south um, states. Texas even has a weird. It's funny how they have those accents like that. English is hard only because there are so many exceptions to the rules. I know that's the one thing I hate about the rules to the words. Okay, I'll give you an example. Here's an easy example. I'll give you a four-letter word, and the thing is, it has two meanings, and you won't even know what it is unless you read it in a sentence. So the word is READ. Now, is that word read or is that word read? You see, it's either past tense, I read a book, spelt exactly the same way as I will read a book. One is past tense and one is beforehand, but they're both spelt the same. So if you see that word by itself, you don't know whether it's the word read or the word read until you have it in a sentence. English is like that. There's a whole bunch of ones like that. Some find it hard to speak in English because we notice and observe how the grammar. Others are shy to speak English because they might get wrong grammar. Well, you see, I speak. I'm born and raised in Canada, and my speech is called city street language. It's not white collar. It's not professional, but it's not by no means like slum kind of language. It's just basic street language. And I met a guy once was writing a book about street language people. So I had changed my vocabulary. I started speaking better. I started saying better words, longer words. I mean, I know the same words as everybody else. The same. They're worth 25 cents. I just don't care to use them. But he said, no, I don't want you to speak like that. I want you to speak like you normally do, just like the street people do. That's what I'm looking for. So that's just what I did. We talk slow down south. So easier to understand people up north. The Spanish talk So damn fast. Yeah, I know. They put the words so fast together, and yet you notice some languages when there is no word in their language for that, and they have to use an English word. So they're talking away, and they're using that English word in their sentence, but it goes so fast, it's like strung along with all the other words. Yeah, the first one sounds like the word red, R-E-D, but it's spelled R-E-A-D. Oh, there's red. Speaking of red, but no, we were talking about the words read and read. Both of those words are spelt exactly the same, but they have different meanings. One's past tense, and one's whatever you call it. I will read the book, or I have read the book. So it's like, yeah. I don't know what time it is for you, Red, but it must be you must be very close to quitting time. Oh, I did get your stickers. I probably didn't tell you. I have to put them up on the wall yet, up on my wall of fame. I'm going in the mountains and have an appointment to get my potty fixed. Oh no, you still got problems with that? Like, is this like an ongoing problem you had with it? You were trying to, like, I remember, I don't know, maybe it was a months ago now. Remember when you had bubbles? I know you guys can read in the chat box what's going on here, but should I be popping these up? Like, do you mind if I pop them up on there? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I remember when you said you got my, so that's good. At least I did send them to the right address. I sent somebody, oh, it was, what's his name? His name now is Jeepfoot. He used to be Paper Bag Nomad. I don't know if you remember this fellow. Well, he said he wanted some stickers, so he gave me his address. I sent them out. I seen him on. He disappeared from line. I don't know why, but he just disappeared. 11 there, and it's 9 here, so you're 2 hours different than me. 9:06 here right now. So he came back as something else other than Paper Bag Nomad. He was not Jeepfoot yet. And then he changed to Jeepfoot after that yet. And he asked me about diesel heater problems. We have 12 hours difference from Love My Drones, and 14 hours difference from me. That's like, you're in the future. That's more than a half a day. So okay, so you're in the mountains, eh? Cool. Where are the mountains? Like in the U.S., is it more on the west coast side? I mean, because of the Rockies are on the west coast of Canada. I thought the Rockies must go all the way down south. I don't know if they have like bigger mountains farther west. You got ongoing potty problems, but it's about to end. It's, I know my light is not the greatest, guys, but Oh well, maybe let me take this off. Nobody's going to play quizzes anyway. Kenneth isn't here. I thought he'd pop in. Maybe he's sleeping. I guess I don't know. They're all about the end. Okay, I was just relieved when I realized it was not your he's, he's saying, "What's that smell? My propane is leaking." Then you found out, oh, that wasn't it, eh? Oh, okay, if you're right on the East Coast, it's just like same thing, East Coast Canada. The mountains are, yeah, they're still mountains, but they're much smaller. Uh, not really like pointy mountains, pointed and jaggedy, but yeah, there's mountains. Like Prince Edward Island is on the east coast of Canada. Prince Edward Island, smallest province of all the provinces, but one of the most beautiful. I mean, it ranks right up there, and it's almost a touch and go with British Columbia, like as far as that kind of scenery, like mountains and evergreen trees. And but when you go to the East Coast, though, if you go at the right time of year, when it's fall, all the trees that lose their leaves, they're all intermingled with all the evergreen trees. So it's like 50-50%, all, but it looks like salt and pepper. So when you go there, like at this time of year, you'll see the whole mountain and gold. It's just simply amazing. All the leaves that are falling off, they're gold, yellow, browns, golds, and then the evergreen trees are still always green. So it's just fantastically beautiful there. Oh, Michael Santana, right on. I remember you. I've checked out your channel. Um, yes. Wait a minute. New to your live, sub to channel for a while. Yes, I know. And I actually am sub to you. I'm thinking, unless you don't want any content. Sometimes, but I did. If I'll have to check you out. Hang on. HIJKLM. Michael, how come I don't have your thing here? I just popped up sort of out of the blue here, guys. So, um, okay, but the second time, um, it happened. The propane was off, and it was a black tank, and it smells worse than I just emptied it. Oh wow! Hopefully, you don't got no leak that it kind of leaks to the inside of the vehicle, like on the on the floor somewhere in there or something. That wouldn't be too good. In the U.S., the Smoky Mountains are full of trees out west in the Rockies. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's probably some. Well, I know there's all kinds of. Um, I don't know what state that is where there's the largest, almost like the largest trees in the world or something. Or, not only large around, tall. That's where they like put the. Let me turn this light off. It's not doing any good anyway. Um, they would put tunnel through a tree and drive cars through them. That's how big they are. Um, what do you call those? The redwoods. I forget what you call those now. Yeah, I can't find Michael's channel either, Santana. Yet I I've seen. Wait a minute. I don't have. I don't have it up yet. Okay, that's probably why. I think. Well, I think I've just seen you around a lot. That's probably why I'm thinking that. But the reason I know that I've seen you a lot is because of the name Santana. Used to used to have, well, just about all the Santana albums. Are you starting to work on content there, Michael? Are you gonna put stuff up? You're new to YouTube. Um, if you do start putting any content up, or you can use my channel as a springboard if you like to help. Um, I'm not. If I had several 100,000 subscribers, I might be able to help you a lot better. But um, I like to help anybody starting out. We all have to start somewhere. Uh, I'm in a lot of chats. Yeah, I thought so. You a photographer? Is that what you mean? You do a lot of photos? You should make put all your, well, not all of them, but put some of your photos up on. Well, unless you're like a professional photographer, and then you don't want people stealing your work, then you got to learn how to. Are you on Instagram? There are a lot of channels with no content. I started mine because I had drone footage I wanted to put up. Yeah, I have quite a few people that are sub to me, and I don't sub to them because they don't have any content or they don't even want subs. I feel bad because, usually if somebody subs to you, I like to sub back. I mean, and then if I like, for example, there's a couple of subs that I have, they do makeup. Well, makeup is the farthest thing from my mind. So, but I'm still subscribed to them. I don't know. I feel bad if I unsubscribe, but their content is something I really don't watch, and I just turn the notifications off. But I feel bad if I unsubscribe. And I think you're allowed to have 2,000 subscribers. So if you're nowhere near that number, once you get to 2,000 subscribers, then you have to unsubscribe to someone so that you can subscribe to someone else. So I don't know. I did unsubscribe to a few people. I went through what do you call it, cleaning up process. Some people that haven't been to my channel for a long time, I might unsubscribe because they don't bother showing up at mine, so I don't bother showing up at theirs. A lot of times I'll go to a whole bunch of different channels and I'll pop in or watch a video. Usually I'll comment if I watch a video. If I watch the lives, I might start off when I get there and I'll say hi, everybody. And then everybody says hi back to you. And then I just usually sit in the back and watch and listen. I don't chat too much. But I'm still there, still putting in my 2 cents worth. So, yeah, if you're like you said, if you're a professional and you get bit once and then again, and you're putting what do you call it, watermarks and stuff on there doesn't really help, because there's, well, yes, it does to people that don't know what to do, but there's a whole bunch of methods that I can get around easy, simple. It's just to bypass all that. But I guess if you really watch and push, you can get those people in trouble that are using your photos. But Yeah, that a watermark will deter a lot of people. Um, Watermarks are really, really, really easy to bypass, though. Um, all you do is in I think in 3 steps you make another layer over top of that layer with that same color as the watermark, and then it just it's like a, what do you call it, a mask, and poof, it's just gone in no time. So there are other things you can do to it too. So I'm sub to so many channels I can't watch them all, but I try. Yeah, I could give you a few more makeup ones. Yeah, makeup does really good as far as YouTube payouts. Makeup does really well in general. Like if you can get a channel that has talks about nothing but makeup, wow, that's I think makeup is the oh no, there's makeup, um, politics, political channels, and business channels. Those are the highest paid channels on. My channel is one of the lowest paid. Gaming channels are the lowest paid for YouTube altogether. So if you got a gaming channel, your your payout is very, very, very low. But there's so many people into gaming that yeah, there's so many people into gaming that they have a big following group anyway. Oh, Mr. Drone Pool, look at that. We have another guest in the house here, guys. Another drone fellow. Maybe not all drones. Yeah, you did, but they were able to remove the watermarks. Yeah, I know. You know, off the top of my head, I can't think of the other things you can do besides watermarks that are harder to get rid of than that completely. Um, I guess that wouldn't stop them from stealing it, but you can put a photo within a photo. So you can't really see the second photo unless you do something to it. That no, that would be no good. That one wouldn't work. But if you look up online how to bypass watermarking and stuff, then you'll come up with other videos on how to bypass other methods. And then you'll, if you use all three of those methods that I've heard of, um, people are going to have a real hard time copying your photos. That's for sure. Because there's not many people out there that know all of those methods. And if they see a watermark on there, they're just going to look up how to defeat a watermark, and they might get past that. And if that's the only thing happening there, well, then they're in. Brother Ed, yes. And Dan, I think you guys all know each other. I hope. I don't even know if there's any moderators in the house that can put up any links. I'm in the StreamYard side. I'm going to put up, not tonight, of course, but I'm going to put up OBS Studio because I like OBS Studio way better than StreamYard, except that everybody uses StreamYard. Well, not everybody. 99% of the people I know use StreamYard, but StreamYard is so primitive compared to OBS. It's just that StreamYard doesn't use any resources of your computer, which is so beautiful. Whereas OBS uses your resources, so you're worried about losing frames and stuff. So I don't know if they could. They're getting better and better all the time, though. So oh, drone pool has been a rough few days. What's been so rough there? So okay, Mr. Dan and Mr. Ed, the drone guys, the drone, love my drones and drone pool. Where do you know me from? Do you know me from Canadian Drone Hub or after the fact? Like, I just remember maybe you guys were, I've known you guys for quite a while already since Canadian Drone Hub. That's 2-3 years ago. I'm here. I'm here. I'm not gone. I didn't leave. Yeah, you're like me. Like the reason I started YouTube was because I retired and moved into my van on the same day, and then I went across Canada. I'm gonna drive around now, and I started making videos every single day. And then I thought, well, gee, my hard drive is getting full. I can't. I did this for myself, so I could look back and see where I have been, what I've been doing, um, where I went. Might go back, and then my hard drive just got full. And then I bought external drives, and why not just bypass it? Why are you even using StreamYard? Well, StreamYard is a free program, and like I said, it uses no resources of your computer. It's all online. That's why. All other, well, except Restream. Restream is another one like StreamYard, but they keep pushing the fact that they want money all the time. StreamYard doesn't ask for money, and you get 20 hours a month free, which is more than I need. So there's nothing I need from StreamYard to pay for it. Like StreamYard can't offer me anything that, for money to get a better. Oh, you had surgery on Wednesday. Well, do we ask what kind of surgery? It obviously went okay. Yeah, anytime you go to the hospital to get cut open, like, holy boy, I've been cut open twice. So I don't like it. I'm here and I'm you're a mod. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're a mod. You were the one that asked me to put your name in um, the description area thing, which I don't have in there right now. So I was actually going to delete this live at the end after because I wanted to play a quizzes game and nobody wanted to play. So that's cool. But now that it's been going on for this long, I might just leave it on. I don't know. There's only one reason to use StreamYard is if you are going to have guests. Unless no guests, then just go straight through YouTube. I've never done a live stream straight through YouTube, which is strange. I don't know why. Yeah, I really don't know why. And that's one point. Whereas StreamYard, if you want to put a video on, or if you want guests, or you want to do anything, it's just a click, 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 and it's all done for you, more or less. To get a guest on, you just go in the basement, you click, they pop up, they're in. You do that in Studio, OBS Studio, it's way harder. It's way harder to even have a guest on. You got to build a window for them to pop up. You got to build like a separate scene, build all that stuff, call them up, put them in the scene, and then switch scenes so that everyone else can see it. It's quite a bit more cumbersome. But you can do a million times more things than you can with OBS Studio than you can StreamYard. For the non-paid version, I can't have a green screen background with StreamYard. Whereas OBS, without paying any money, I can have any background I want in the back, a green screen in the background. I can have anything I want. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Drone pool. Thank you, Michael. You must have subbed. Did you want to? You're not wrenched, Mister Love My Drones, and do you want a wrench? And let me ask you, how come you want a wrench? What are you going to do? I can give you a blue wrench if you like. No problem there. XSplit. What? Wait a minute. What's this one? I never heard of XSplit. XSplit. Well, there we go. I'm going to go check that one right away. Looks like Michael's looking for a wrench also. Okay, in one sentence, Mr. Love My Drones and Michael Santana, one sentence. Why should I give you a wrench? I am capable. That wasn't me. I didn't say that. Oh, okay. That wasn't me. I didn't say that. It's mainly because other people have one that I know. Okay. Well, if there's somebody in there that. So, okay. Give me 2 minutes. I got to go to YouTube. And I got to go to the live stream. Go to live. So I got to do it through YouTube. It won't go through StreamYard that way. And then this one here says live, and it's brain power. Well, that didn't work for the brain power too much. Top chat, let me click on live chat. And let me see here. Love My Drones. Have I ever misbehaved on your channel, and how long have I been following you? I don't know. I think you've been following me for probably pretty close to 3 years. I would think, if you did the Canadian Drone Hub thing. So, okay. Add moderator. You are now a moderator, Mr. Love My Drones. Consider yourself lucky. And here we go. Michael Santana. You asked, you shall receive. You are now a moderator. Good, because sometimes when I pop up, I don't have any moderators. And then Redheaded Writing Hood was in the channel. She says, hey, I'm a moderator. So, okay. We now have, and look at that, Fordman, Kenneth Oakes. Fordman, a.k.a. also known as Kenneth Oakes, is in the house, folks. Let me see if I can pop up my window so I can see what the heck is going on. You know, I really wanted to play a quizzes game today, Kenneth, and nobody wanted to play. Let me show you what the screen looks like. This one here. And I think I've got it set up so that it actually reads the questions and the answers out loud for you. So that's another good thing that it can do. I look really cool now. Yeah, I know you do. You've got your blue wrench. Use it wisely. And I know all my blue wrenchers know how to, well, I'm a moderator for some people too, and I don't really abuse the oh, what am I losing? I'm losing money. Can't lose money. That's no good. Oh, what the heck is going on? Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm in not a very well lit van. So, you are here multitasking as usual. Or your ears must have been burning because I was talking about you. I was telling them about you, how you had a guest on your channel a few days ago now. And then I was live, and you even popped over on mine while you had a guest on. Now that is multitasking. You've got clothes now. Okay. And you see, it's probably you've got clothes. Yeah, it's later for you, all you guys than me. It's 9:30 here for me. It's probably later than that for everybody else in here. So, oh man, let me just tuck this away. There, I'm in the dark. Okay. Oh well, what do you know? Leonard just popped in. Or John just popped in. I thought Leonard was in here too. Maybe popped in and out. Oh, John's come in. Another Canadian. Yeah. Oh, you're in blue now, huh? Oh. She is amazing. I feel naked when I'm gray. Right on. He is in the house. What the heck was I watching? One of your videos. Foggy. Foggy night. That's what it was. Oh, then there was another one shortly after that. I watched that too. So it's 9:30 p.m. Oh, 9:30 for you? Oh, it's 9:30 everywhere. You guys all know each other by first name. You got me beat. It's 11:30. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're 9:30, 10:30, 3 hours. All right there, Red. Thank you for popping in with your 2 cents worth. I love it. 11:30, going to bed. It's getting close. Safe travels tomorrow. I guess all the are when what's the next meetup, guys? When is it? And is there one? Too bad they didn't have any more of those in Canada. Nobody wanted to make one. I guess everybody had to travel too far to get to it. Thanks, Fred. I am the banana man. And I'm the banana man. Some time zones. What's this one here? Some time zones. Same time zone as me. Okay. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Now that's a good one. Chattanooga. I like that name. Chattanooga. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I know everybody, and I could tell, I could know your face in 40 years from now. But you think I could remember names? My brain just, I don't know why. You'd have to repeat your name 10 times to me. and then I might remember it. And I even wrote names down. I got a book here with names in them. And I feel kind of embarrassed when you go, "Hey, love my drones," or "Hey, JDS Flying Canuck." Instead of saying like Ed or John or Bill or uh, instead of the name. And some channel names are pretty hard to pronounce. Maybe it's a good thing I'm in the dark. Uh, yeah. Well, wasn't there a Chattanooga Choo Choo? Um, was that a no Petticoat Junction? Remember that show? Was that Chattanooga Choo? No, I forget. I thought there was some show that was around dealing around that name, Chattanooga. The Chattanooga Choo Choo. The Banana Man's a long story. Oh, okay. Red's probably laying in bed right now with the mobile phone or whatever she's watching on, just waiting to close her eyes. When I go live on Sunday, which I will be tomorrow afternoon again, tomorrow at 1 for my Sunday Fun Day, regular Sunday thing, I'm on for an hour. And sometimes it seems like, it does seem like a long time for that hour. And then, like tonight, I've been on for an hour and a half already, and it just seems like I just turned it on a few minutes ago. Okay, Michael. And like I said, if you need any help or anything, please don't be afraid to ask anything if you have questions or what have you. There's no such thing as a shitty question or a bad question. So let it be the first. I love you all. Right on. Thanks, Michael. And like I said, the reason I remember you is because of your name, the Santana. I just love the music. So that name sticks in my head like Santana. That's why when I see you around, I say, hey, there's Michael Santana again. Love my drones. When you put the comments up on the screen, we can see the comments picture better. Oh, okay. You mean the little icon picture beside there? Oh, right on. Next meetup is in January. Yeah, you see, that's another thing. You guys got nice warm weather there in January, February. You can go where it's warm, where the sun is nice and hot. No way. You're absolutely kidding me. He's your uncle? I don't. Well, with a name like Santana, I would suppose. That's amazing. Cool. He's your uncle. Not many people can say that, eh? So loves you is sitting in the background. Just it's her lunchtime. She's having. She's living in tomorrow already. I haven't even gone to bed yet. Try and invite some guests. It's right at the bottom of the screen. The invite. Uh, You email or a message. Oh yeah. Oh no, I know. Yeah, I. Okay, wait a minute here. He is pulling your leg. Well, I really don't. I don't feel anybody pulling my leg, but yeah, I really don't know. Okay, let me go here. Hang on. Okay, where's my StreamYard thing? Okay, he is pulling my leg. Uh, uh, you guys, okay, you probably can't hear. Even if I call up some stuff, you probably can't hear it, could you? Santana, evil ways. Uh, the best of Santana. Pretty old to be an uncle. Okay, hang on. Oops. I have got to. Okay, pop up. Oop. Okay, I gotta pop it up for a little bit. Well, what happened to my icon now? Oh, there. Wow. Does that ever take its time popping up? Okay, I'm trying to find a Santana album, and if I play it, that would be a copyright right away, I suppose. Just hang on here. No, I can't seem to find anything that I like. Yeah. Yeah, Santana the singer. I'm looking at some of his albums right here, right now. Black Magic Woman, uh, Santana. Boy, he's very young on here. Holy smoke. Back from Woodstock. I don't know if anybody can remember Woodstock. Evil Ways. Woodstock. Santana. Yeah, no, I don't know. Carlos Santana. Yeah, I never did make it to Woodstock, but oh, I was gonna hang on. Let me put the camera back on. Yeah, a long time ago. Let me tell you. Black Magic Woman is a good one. That's too bad. You know what? It's too bad that YouTube has copyright laws against playing, uh, uh, like playing Santana on my videos. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why would I get a strike? If Santana wants the money for monetizing, he can have all the money for that video. He can have, or I could just unmonetize that video. But you would think that the person like Carlos Santana would sit back and say, "Hey, somebody's advertising my songs. Beautiful, thanks." instead of giving you a copyright thing against it. Like, holy smokes, YouTube does weird things. They have their reasons. Yeah, Woodstock was back in the 60s. And then Carlos Santana was a young guy then. So the 60s, that's 40, 50, 60 years ago. So 60, 70, 80. He must be pretty close to the 80s and 90s, let me tell you. But he had his style of guitar that I just liked I just liked his music. The same thing with there's a whole bunch like Mark Knopfler. His style of music just once you hear that style of guitar, you never forget it. You know who that is right away. What was I supposed to look up? Splits. Okay, somebody, can you type that in the window again, because I won't get to see what's on the chat later on. Was another thing like StreamYard, like OBS. What was it called? Does anybody remember? Oh, was it Drone Pool or Love My Drones that said the name? Ed or Bill or do you remember what you said there? I forgot the name of that thing. Wow. Did anybody see on the news lately or YouTube Captain Kirk, Leonard, not Leonard Nimoy, um, William Shatner, he went to space. He was 90 years old and he went to space. Amazing. Others will just claim that is good with sharing, while others just don't want to share, and a bad, and others give. Yeah, I know. You never know which. Like I was using one song that said, it wasn't a strike. It says nothing's going to happen. It's just that if you monetize, I don't know if they said if you monetize, um, then the creator of the music would get the monetization. But if any of my videos, I'm so far away from being monetized that it's incredible. But if I ever do get there, and if I have a video out there that's going to make money for someone else because it's monetized, well, I'll just take the monetization off of that video. Like, usually you get a copyright claim, but it does not harm your channel. Yeah, I know. You just don't get to a revenue from it. Yeah. Oh, XSplit. Okay, let me write that down. Let me write that down like right away, because I won't be able to get to see the chat window for a couple days because I might leave this stream up. OBS is probably one of the best streams software out there that I know of, but I'm going to check this XSplit out and see what that does, because you never know. Yeah, William Shatner finally made it to space. He's 90 years old and he's got a kind of a big belly on him, so he seems pretty healthy yet for 90. Simply amazing. But yeah, he should have said something like he said on Star Trek. He should have talked like a little bit about being said something like, I don't know what, not speaking to Leonard Nimoy or like Spock or anything, but just say something like, let's go out there. You know what I mean? Okay, good night there, Michael. Thanks for popping in, Mr. Santana. And if you can, tell your uncle to send me an email just to say hi. Now, what the heck am I? Okay, I'm losing all kinds of stuff. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just put it up, but never live. Never play music live. When uploading a video, there's a check. Yeah, there's a check on when you do videos. It says if it passes or not. There was, I had, well, I don't know what happened. Like several years ago, I put a video up and it says you have a copyright strike because of some song. And if I get 3 strikes, they have the opportunity to take your channel off. But then something changed because I had that same song on another video, and all they did was give me a warning. They didn't say strike. They just said that if this becomes monetized, that they will, that you don't get the revenue from it. But they didn't. They said it's not a strike. It's some sort of a warning, which is they've changed their. I was in the chat. The word is given. Yeah, warp speed. Yeah, that would be warp speed, Scotty. He should have said something like that. And see, that's the thing. He was saying something about weightlessness, being weightless. He said, okay, you go on that airplane. It's called the vomit comet. It's an airplane, and they go up and down, up and down. And when they're going down, is when you're floating, and it's weightless. You are weightless, but you still have the gravity of the Earth pulling on you. That's what's pulling. You're actually falling. You're falling down. So it's not quite the same. He said, there is no comparison. There's nothing they can build on Earth that makes you feel like it does when you're actually in space, which is weird. And what was that guy's name? The Canadian guy that would play guitar and stuff on the space station. He's a famous guy. He's went to space 3 or 4 times. He said space actually smells like something. It smells like burnt steak or something, burnt meat. The actual smell of space, which is weird. Okay, XSplit uses less system resources than OBS and a lot easier to use. Well, I'm going to have to look that up. I don't even know how come I've never even heard of XSplit. Like that must be fairly new or something, because I've never even ever heard of that. And okay, wait a minute. I missed what Loves You said here. Loves my drones. For sometimes go to karaoke live, then mute or dispute after. Oh, okay. You know? Does anybody in the house here know Cats and Ants? Cats and Ants. They're a couple, husband and wife. They do musicals. They do games. They do all lives. Um, they sing. They sing popular songs. So, as a matter of fact, when you're on their lives, if all their lives are they're getting copyrighted on everyone, because the songs that they're singing are uh, popular songs, so they can't monetize those. And if they were on guests on some, like Marshall, Mellow Nomadic Adventure, guests on his channel, and he can't monetize that, or he could, but uh, because they're singing popular songs, he would get a copyright against that. So even though it's sung by someone else. Okay, yeah, OBS has virtual cam, so I know what that's all about. You don't mess with that though, eh? Just use the regular camera. They're Filipino. Yeah, You're right. They are Filipino. Yep. But in U.S. Oh, I don't know where they are, but I did go and see them when they were on Marshall's live stream. They spoke English only. I guess because I know there might have been Filipinos in the chat window, but they weren't. They were speaking in English. And when they were on their own live stream, um, I heard they're like you, loves you. They're both ways. If they have English speaking people on, they'll speak English and go back to Filipino. So um, very funny. They do jokes and stuff. They're very good. Yeah. She sing he sings too, and then they use apps, software apps that puts different headdresses on you. They're not really on them, but the app puts it on there. Like you remember, your eyes look funny, or put different mouth on you, or the big ears, or what. That's what they do. Timer. I timed out. I was swirling there for a minute. Okay, love my drones. I know it's. Is it Ed or Bill? You see, I forget. I know John because uh, John has the JDS. And now, hey, look at Leonard. Leonard's ears must have been burning because we were. I just said I called John JSK Enterprise. So, uh, yes, hello there, Leonard. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, my friend. It started out as a. How do you like my my light? It started out as just a pop up, quick live thing. I was trying to get somebody to play a game. Nobody was interested, so it just turned into just a chat. I think that's what we're going to do on Sunday tomorrow too. Is just a chat. Yeah, John and there you go. Both J's, the JSK and the JDS. Right on. I was almost close to the double digits in the live today. I'm used to. I'm used to. I'm used to that anyway. Even to have one person in there, it's just nice to say hi. And I unfortunately don't do any. Oh, somebody asked me if they wanted to come in the basement and stuff, and I was gonna, um, I was gonna end my stream. I know usually when I do go on, I'm sitting there on Sundays or something, and I wouldn't mind if somebody was to come on, and I would ask, and I'd pop in the link, and nobody wanted to come on. And usually when I'm ending or want to call it a quits, then everybody says, "Hey, can I come on?" And sometimes it's great when you can have 6 or 7 people on there, and they're all having fun and chatting, having coffee, what have you, sit around. Yeah, I like them better than games. Yeah, it's nice to like on Sunday tomorrow at noon. Pop in tomorrow at noon my time or one my mountain time tomorrow at 1. Um, I have my live. You guys know I have my lives on Sundays. So the Sunday Fun Day. Uh, there are 2 when I came in. Now there are 8. Oh, 2 in the thing. Okay, mine shows 7. And sometimes somebody, I forget who it is, somebody comes in incognito. I guess you can go in your browser and go incognito, and then when they come in the live, it doesn't even show them in. There's no number, it's like a 0, and yet somebody was chatting with me. It was the only person that. How can you be in there when when your number doesn't show up? So, well, let me get rid of this. Yeah, thanks. Keep an eye open tomorrow for me, and every once in a while I might just pop up unexpectedly in an evening when I don't know. I usually delete those ones because um, if you're trying to gain hours watch time, I'm not on long enough, or there's not enough people to even make it worth its while. What do I get? 1 hour out of the deal? So, but I've been on now for an hour and 45 minutes, and there's, like I said, I've been somebody in there all the time. So that's an hour and 45 minutes worth of watch time that I might gain. So that's pretty good. Thanks, Ed, Dan. That's I'm trying to make a spreadsheet. While I'm in the process of making a spreadsheet for YouTube to keep track of all the moderators for one, keep track of all the names for chat name. Like I'll have the channel name and then their real name, so I know who I'm talking to. So I'll have to get that popped up on another window, put it on a tablet or something. I know, hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours. It just goes by so fast. One night I was on here, and it was just like tonight. It was just a chat. People would ask questions or chat amongst themselves, and uh, 5 hours later, like 5 hours, I was on. I couldn't believe it. It was like incredible. Sometimes the chat just goes by so fast. Never delete any content unless you are ashamed of it. Well, it all depends. Like you see, if you watch back on this particular, uh, now if I let this go and let it go online, and tomorrow go look at it, and I see all the chats there, but the first 15 minutes have got absolutely nobody in there. No talking. Well, yeah, there's talking. There's absolutely nothing going on until 20 minutes. Now if I go and edit that video and take out the 15 minutes and start where people pop in, the chat window you see on the right hand side will not appear anymore. They take that off. So you won't see any text on the side at all. Now that is where StreamYards fails, whereas XSplit might work, but OBS Studio, I can make a chat window appear right by my face over here on the chat window. I don't know if you can see my cursor on the window there, but over on the right hand side of my head, there would be a box there, and it would be all the chats that you would see that's on the far right here. Now that I could put in. Then it doesn't matter. I could edit the video. The chat way over on the far right could be there. It doesn't have to be there because it would be actually in part of the video. So anyway, that's the yeah, right. Time's a flying when you're having fun. Exactly. Oh, and Ford Man, he's still there watching in the background. He's probably got 2 live streams on the go. Are you still multitasking? Yeah, never do that. People can skip ahead until people show up. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I'm overthinking it for myself as opposed to uh, what's that saying? You have 10 people, you ask them a question and tell them to write it down, and you'll get 10 answers. Like everybody has their own method, and usually what I think is one way. There are other ways. All right, time for you to crash, especially when you're 2 to 3 hours ahead of me there. It's midnight, and it's almost 2 hours. I think, yeah, I think I should cut it short here at 2 hours myself. 10 more minutes, and I'm going to call her. Everybody has got something to do. Thank you, loves you, for popping in. I appreciate it. And you're probably going live now, or soon, or your timing afternoon, which is going to be late for me. I don't know how I got to see. I'm usually a late. I'm usually stay up late. So if I catch you on, believe me, I'll pop in and I'll say hi anyways if I do pop in. I usually do give a thumbs up, show my support when I can. And later, Ed, love my drone. Ed, love my drones. Ed. How can I remember? Love my drones is Ed. Love my drones. 3 letters or 3 words. Love my drones. Ed. How can I remember Ed in there? I usually try to do word association with something. That's the only way I can remember people's names. And yes, appreciate each and every one of you always that pop in. Just like I think if you have a channel and you have a live stream, everybody says that, don't they? Like they appreciate each and every. They're like, do they really? Yes, I do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like obviously for me, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. I did start YouTube as keep track of where I've been, where I've gone, so I can go back again all across Canada. I was in all those places, and it just seems like a long time ago memory now. So I'd love to go back. So that's how I started and put up my videos on YouTube, and people started to watch. And then it became like, hey, you need 1,000 subscribers. Hey, you need 4,000 watch hours. And when I first started, you didn't need any hours. You could do monetizing right away. And that went out the window. Right on. Thank you, loves you. Maybe I'll have to learn how to speak with a Filipino accent. Okay, what's this here? I just gave you crap about the latest video. Oh, hey, if you're going to go away, please, before you leave, hit the thumbs up, guys. Not that it means too much. Michael McReynolds. Now look at this. You know, I was over to see. I was looking at either your name or I went to your channel or something lately here. Like your ears must have been burning too. That's a saying. When your ears are burning, somebody's been talking about you. So. Well, I guess I can't say sweet dreams because you're just getting up, but I'll be going to bed. We'll visit more of yours later. Thank you. Thank you. Michael McReynolds. Now that's strange because I was either just doing something or funny how that goes around. And when you've got like several hundred people that you're following, and you see, I don't know how you guys do this, but I do it on all my YouTube stuff is all done on computer, laptop, as opposed to like a tablet or phone or. And so I don't even use the phone. So I don't on a tablet or phone you'll get notified when people put up videos or what have you. On a laptop you don't get that notification like that. It's way different. So you either got to turn notifications on or off or. Coincidence? Yeah, probably, yes. Hi, Michael McReynolds. Right on. Hello, JSK. And we are all caught up with the chats for now. I think when that little, okay, connection is, oh, it says my connection is fairly good, or it says connection is unstable on your Wi-Fi. Try plugging in a wire to your router instead of going wireless. Oh, let me look at where is my loves you. Are you still in the house? Um, would you like to become a moderator for Nomadic Vanman? Yes or no? Um, just asking. You seem to be pretty reasonably well established here. Just wondered if you would like a blue wrench or no. Totally up to you, though. Oh, you're still there. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you the blue wrench. In other words, they call it I'm going to throw a blue wrench at you. So let me just see if I can get this to work. There. Loves You is now a moderator for your channel. It's just that I don't like to make everybody a moderator, but it's nice to have. You kind of were one of the first ones in here, and I don't know if you actually I think you were the first one in here, and there was no moderators in here until Red-Headed Riding Hood came in. So it'd be nice if you, I guess, if you wanted to be in. So I made you moderator anyway. Thank you very much. We do self-service. Okay. Like drop your own links. Yeah. Now, if you're into like stream elements and stuff like that, you can have all that done for you by a bot. Um, but moderators are people as opposed to a bot. You're welcome, Loves You. You're more than welcome to the Blue Wrench. I think you've shown your true colors. Okay, guys, 1 hour and 58 minutes. And I still show 7 in the house. You know, I hate to even leave with the people's kind of still hanging in there and watching. I just want to appreciate each and every one of you that came out, spending your time here late in the evening or early in the morning, now lunchtime. So appreciate all of you. Tomorrow, check it out at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. A Sunday fun day, just like today. It'll be. I don't play guitar. I don't play any kind of flute or instrument, so I can't entertain you in that way. But I can take questions and answers. It doesn't have to be an entertainment. We don't play games here, like video games. I'm going to leave the live stream up too. Like you were here for 2 hours, so I've got 2 hours of video right there. Thank you very much. So, all right, guys, it is now 2 count 'em hours. So I'm going to cut her short. I'm going to cut it here, guys. So thank you all for coming in, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow at 1. And I know you're all nomadic outlaws, and become a nomadic outlaw. Subscribe to my channel, and you are automatically a nomadic outlaw. Okay, stay safe, guys. Stay awesome. Be cool. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow.